I'm live here outside the Boone County Historical Museum, the Columbia Regional Airport, Paquin Tower, Douglas High School, the Boone County Fairgrounds here in Sturgeon, where the festivities are set to start in about 11 hours. Crews just finished assembling the fair rides yesterday evening to get ready for today's big debut. Senators released a statement saying terminating the ban would have a positive impact on rural America. Residential utility customers will see their monthly bill go up by an average of $3.83. Now, there's nothing new about this. Utility bill rates rise every single year.
KOMU8's Nick Allen joins us now here with the latest from a probable cause statement. Nick?
Yeah, court documents show that Wilder was kidnapped before he was found dead last week. The third person arrested in this case is 37-year-old Justin Traubert. One faculty member said he and his fellow staff members understood why the school was planning to cut salaries.
It really was going to be a relatively tiny little cut. But, I mean, it was still kind of disheartening to see that they felt that was going to be necessary.
David Wallace, head of the Boone County Public Defender's Office, says this move will not solve the problem of overworked attorneys, but money will.
It's not give us more money to pay us, it's give us more money to hire more attorneys. I believe we're the 49th lowest funded state in the nation when it comes to public defense. That should be embarrassing to everybody.
There are two steps that you can take to decrease your chances of having your car get broken into, and the first is a more forgotten one, which is to make sure that any of your valuables like a laptop, jewelry, or a firearm are stowed away safely. A spot that I like to put it is right underneath the seat in front of me. And second is something that should be innate to any driver. As soon as you get out of your car, lock it.
The environment is awesome here. I mean, like I said, it's family-oriented.
Riverview RV Park is home to a host of families in a tight-knit community.
This is not supposed to happen.
But at 1:30 early Wednesday morning,
received a 911 call here at Lake Ozark, reported a shooting, 2 victims that were injured.
Officers later found the 2 victims, now identified as park managers Jim and Sherry Parker. Many at the park were close with the couple. When you think of an RV park, you might think of an isolated location. However, that is not the case here. The main shopping district of the Lake of the Ozarks is just 2 minutes up the road. Sweet took that very road to the park where he lived only weeks ago. He was known for his drunken behavior in the park, behavior residents frowned upon.
They tried to give him chance after chance after chance.
Then he was charged with assault, and by the end of October, he was evicted. He didn't return until Wednesday morning.
I guess enough alcohol or enough anger. I'm sorry. It's still sinking in that it's real.
Despite this incident, community members say they still feel safe at Riverview RV Park. Nick Allen, KOMU8 News, Lake Ozark.
University of Connecticut professor George Segay spoke on the MU campus yesterday on his research of bullying in American schools. He found that things are only getting worse.
You might have found that last year's election created some tense times in the workplace. According to 8 sociology, psychology, and education professors at MU, the same is true for the classroom. It seems 2016 sparked some bad behavior in a new generation of bullies.
Someone who's in the dominant religious group might feel like they have status over a Muslim, and bullying is a way of violently acknowledging, I'm the insider, you're the outsider, I'm included, you're excluded, and I'm going to remind you that you're excluded by pushing you into a locker.
Segay cited stats to back his claims up. A study conducted by the Southern Poverty Law Center found that 90% of educators reported a negative impact on their school's climate in the midst of the election. 80% saw a heightened anxiety in minority students such as LGBTQ or Muslim students. And 50% saw that students would target each other based on the candidate they supported. The Missouri Prevention Center is the state's resource for addressing these problems. The center's co-director says schools need to be proactive in tackling the issue.
We don't have to wait to see it happening. We can, as a school, say, this is an expectation. We will not have these behaviors in our school, and bullying would be one of those.
She says parents and teachers need to work together to solve the problem for their kids.
The Missouri Prevention Center will continue its effort to slow down bullying by joining forces with the Boone County Schools Mental Health Coalition. From the studio, Nick Allen, KOMU8 News.